Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys the all-new description that I've been working on for who knows how long. There's a bunch of new things in there. For example, a lot of you guys ask how do I record my screen, so on and so forth. That's a big one now that people are trying to stream Pokemon Go and whatever. So of course, there's links for that. I also have camcorder down there. I'm starting something with Twitch. I have no idea what. I also put all the actual clans that are up and running right now down there. There's also my Clash Royale clan. I also put my most popular videos into one playlist, so hopefully that makes your lives easier. There's some fun emojis in case you want to copy and paste those into the comments. That's the only reason those are there. And finally, I put things like something if you guys want to help me. For example, if you guys post my videos onto Reddit, that really helps me a lot. I also have my own subreddit now, so that's pretty amazing. The channel link changed, so I am the official I.O.N. of YouTube now. That's right, I'm youtube.com/user/I.O.N, which is amazing. And finally, if you guys want to help me run my Clash of Clans accounts or any other accounts, that would be amazing as well. Now, with that said, I'm going to start you guys off with the number one fact. Did you guys know that Team Mystic is the most popular? Of course you guys knew that. But did you guys know that the least popular team is called Team Instinct? And guess what? They just captured the freaking White House. So yeah, let's get these facts started. Breaking news, Team Instinct just captured the Statue of Liberty and Liberty Island as a whole. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? One of the things that a lot of people seem to be asking is where exactly did such a brilliant idea come from? Like hunting for Pokemons, AR mixed with the game itself, mixed with Nintendo. Like, how did all that happen? Well, here's a little fun fact for you guys. Did you know that this all happened over a Skype conversation with the CEO of, get this, Nintendo, the CEO of Google Maps, well, the head of Google Maps, and the CEO of Niantic? They were literally having a conversation, and they're like, okay, what's the greatest April Fool's joke we can think of to make our company's bank? And so it became the idea that would later become Pokemon Go. Of course, it's not an April Fool's joke anymore. So how big is it now? Well, as of yesterday, Pokemon Go attracted just under 21 million daily active users just alone in the United States, surpassing Candy Crush Sega's an audience of 20 million. So Candy Crush was originally the biggest mobile game in history, and now Pokemon Go has pretty much just surpassed that within a week. How insane is that? So of course, Americans are all happy, but meanwhile Canadians are a little bit ticked off, and a little bit back, people from the UK were even more ticked off. Now, the cool part is that there were 350,000 people who had Pokemon Go in the United Kingdom before it ever even launched. They were getting these by making fake iTunes and downloading the fake APKs off sites. Now, some of these were the actual original APKs, but originally there weren't any APK files. Now, if you guys are wondering what APK files are, they're basically the application that you can download off a random website online. Problem here is that a lot of people downloaded fake Pokemon Go's, which looked completely real. They signed up for it, and then they used their password that they used for, oh, I don't know, everything, and hundreds and hundreds of passwords were stolen just like this. Also, Apple's a little ticked off at the ginormous amount of fake iTunes being made in places like Canada and like a dozen other places. So that's the cool part. Now, where's the irony? Well, the game uses the metric system, which has been ticking off Americans for a little bit now, and of course UK people are like, alright, so the game was meant for us, why didn't it launch here first? Well, I have no idea. Now here's another cool thing. Now Pokemon Go is basically the biggest mobile game in history, and it may be the biggest game in history, probably not. GTA takes that place. Right now, Pokemon Go has 21 million daily active users after a week of its launch. So who the heck are these active users? Well, guess what, guys? Uber and taxi drivers are the most active users. They're putting in the most hours, and it kind of makes sense to tell the truth, right? Like, they go everywhere anyway. Might as well have a little bit of entertainment and collect some Pokemon. So I'm guessing the first person to catch them all is going to be some Uber driver. Oh, that actually makes me kind of sad. Oh well. Meanwhile, social media companies are actually ticked off. You're like, wait a minute, Pokemon Go is not a social media company. What's going on here? Why are they ticked off? Well, guess what, guys? Less people are going on Twitter, and less people are going on, get this, Tinder, and more of them are actually playing Pokemon Go than checking these particular applications. In fact, Twitter is about to get surpassed by a game, by Pokemon Go. How cool is that? And of course, next on the list, we're really close, a few million away. We're about to surpass Snapchat, and then just a few million more, and we're going to surpass Google freaking Maps in terms of daily active users. How insane is that? So in terms of gender equality, who the heck plays this game? 60% of them are male and 40% are female. Wow, that's actually really interesting considering 5% of my viewers are actually female. And when it comes to ask any other gaming channel out there, majority of their viewers just never end up being females. But no, females are playing this game, so yes, gender equality. And 60% of them use it daily. But enough with statistics, who got time for that? Here's a fun fact. Did you know that the average user that plays this game walks 2 miles a day? That's right, guys. Don't sign up for the gym memberships, don't start running daily, don't do any of that. Just play this game and slowly but steadily, you'll start losing weight. There you go. But sadly, the average amount of data that 2 miles a day equates to is around 1 gigabyte a week. So you might want to get on that unlimited data plan real quick, because 4 gigs of data a month devoted to just one game, and that's not even countering how much battery life you're wasting on just this game. Have fun, guys, assuming you play it daily. Now, what else has happened because everyone's been walking, 2 miles a day? Well, not everyone's been looking where they should be. There's already been 7 bodies, 3 robberies, and who the heck knows how many passwords stolen. So why did the game get so big so fast? Well, it's Nintendo. Think about it. Nintendo has sold more than 277 million copies of Pokemon games to date, like physical copies. These aren't apps we're talking about. Now, 277 million Pokemon Go games is a cool number, but how much does that equate to in terms of sales? About $60 billion. And we thought Supercell was big. $60 billion off Pokemon games. So who said Nintendo was struggling? They're not. In fact, as of this week, their stock value just rose $9 billion. So they hit bank to like another level. And unfortunately, they knew this would happen. Like, obviously they knew this was going to happen. This game would blow up just after they saw the reactions to like that viral video. But what they didn't realize was that the game wasn't ready. They kind of rushed it out, and everyone knows about the 10 billion server issues. When my video gets 25,000, the video called Pokemon Go Issues and Fixes, when that video gets 25,000 views in less than 2 days, that's when you know this game got serious issues. But with that said, I want to jump onto a really unusual topic for a second, and that's this thing called the Pokemon Go Plus. It's like a smartwatch type of thing that runs on Bluetooth, and it alerts you when Pokemon or gyms are nearby, and it starts flashing. Oh, by the way, it's coming out July 31st, and it's gonna take about $40 from your pockets, and I don't know if it's the most attractive thing ever, but hey, who knows what the future is leading us to. And so I want to leave us on a happy note with songs. Pokemon songs on Spotify have tripled since launch. So what do I mean by that? Well, there's now 197,000 Pokemon Go playlists, or Pokemon playlists in general, and get this, 53,000. This is the weirdest statistic I've ever heard in my life. I don't even know who calculated this, but Spotify released this and they're like, you know what? Why not? 53,000 of those playlists are called Pikachu. And if those numbers haven't boggled your mind at this point, I don't know what is wrong with you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Those are 25 facts that shocked me. If they didn't shock you, I was like, okay, 53,000 playlists called Pikachu. Gosh. Well, anyhow, hopefully you guys liked the video. If so, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Feel free to share with others, because that would make my day. I do want to apologize. I didn't talk about the game as a whole too much. I didn't talk about things you can do in the game, because there just isn't as many glitches and things inside of the game that I want to talk to you guys about that you guys don't already know about. But there are 5 things that I found that a lot of people didn't know about originally. Like, for example, how to get the Pikachu before you even start playing the game or delve into the game. That's one of the things that I found out. I was like, holy shoot, I should have done this before I started playing the actual game. So I'm actually going to go ahead and make a video on those 5 things, and that video is going to be devoted to things like tips and tricks that you can do inside of the game as a whole. So stay tuned for that video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me logging off.
From the I.O.N.C.L.A.S.H is a clan we play. We the I.O.N.C.L.A.S.H, hit that 50K, and we still going strong as we make our way. Yeah, no one to stop us being the best clan, cause we about to take the top. We making it our plan, let's clash. Burn it up, we so fast, go our town hall.